Today's declaration is I am patient. This one is tough, especially in our day and age where we're so used to getting things fast. Some people call it the microwave generation. We're used to ping and it happens. We can order things on Amazon and they come the next day. We can send messages and they arrive with people in seconds rather than sending things by pigeon or post, which used to take a long, long time. So we're very used to having things instantly, but God's timing has never changed. And God often does things a lot more slowly than we're used to and than we maybe want. And it's very easy to get disheartened. You may well be waiting on promises from God and you think, oh my gosh, this isn't ever going to happen. God's given up on me. God is not faithful because you haven't seen it yet. And I just want to encourage us this week to look at some of the examples of our heroes in the faith and how long they had to wait for their promises. Okay, Abraham promised that he was going to be the father of a nation through his son. And he had to wait 25 years for his son to be born, watch his wife go past childbearing age, try and have a son illegitimately. You know, it was all a bit chaotic in the waiting. 25 years he had to wait. Moses had to wait 40 years before he delivered the Israelites out of slavery. And then another 40 years they were walking around the desert before they even got into the promised land. Joseph had to wait 22 years for his dream to come to pass. In that time he was in prison and all sorts. David had to wait 13 years to become king, another 7 years before he was king over a whole nation. Paul had to wait 14 years before he began to do fully what God had planned for him to do. So we have a huge amount of encouragement for waiting if we look at the Bible. So let us remember, in the face of unfulfilled promises and hopes and desires, do not give up. Do not be disheartened. As Galatians 6 verse 9 says, do not grow weary of doing good, for if we persevere in due time, we will reap the harvest. So I bless you to not give up and to just trust and rest in God's timing, even when it doesn't make sense, even when it doesn't feel comfortable, and even when it doesn't even feel right. God is a good God, he's a faithful God, and he's always on time.